Hi, I'm Rebecca Powers here with Skip Kelley, an awesome fiduciary giving so much advice to us. And a lot of people ask, when should I do this? When should I do that? Preparing for retirement. So the question today is, when should someone turn on their Social Security, Skip?
Well, Rebecca, Social Security, that's a topic that everyone thinks is really mind-boggling, and it's really not all that difficult. There used to be a lot more options for determining on when to turn your Social Security on than there are today. About 2017, things changed a little bit in that regard, and they took some of the options off that our parents were able to skin the cat and get a little bit better Social Security payouts. These days, those all came off the table, so it's much, much simpler.
Okay, all right. Good.
So the idea here is that for some reason, everybody's still using 65 as the goal line for the touchdown to retire, and that's fine and dandy. But as you know, you can turn it on at 62 if you'd like to. But if you're still making any kind of income, and you don't need to turn your Social Security on, don't turn it on until later on. Hopefully, every year you wait from age 62 up to what they refer to today as FRA, or full retirement age. That's 67 for most people now. Every year you wait, your payout will roll up another 6%. That's cumulative. So that's a beautiful thing. And of course, if you can actually wait till 70, which is what I'm trying to do, or am doing, then for each year after 67 up to 70, that's 3 more years, you'll actually get an 8% increase. But when we're trying to determine when to turn that on, if you're still making money, there will be a penalty between 62 and 67. If you're still making any kind of significant amount of income, they'll take $1 back for every 2. We don't need to get deep into that part of the conversation today. The idea that I want you to take home today is this. If you're a couple, you want the person that is making or will get the higher of the 2 Social Security payouts, you want them to wait the longest. Why? Because the higher of the 2 Social Security payouts that you get as a couple will be what the survivor gets upon the demise of one or the other. So they will lose the smaller Social Security upon the death of either one of you and keep the higher Social Security payout. So that's what we're driving for, trying to make sure that the higher of the 2 payouts will be maximized for the benefit of the survivor. And honestly, for most of my clients, I don't care when they turn the lower of the 2 on, because that's nice to have. That cash flow is fine. You can make a case for that, but I'm adamant on trying to keep the higher of the 2. We want to maximize that. If we can get them to 70, we do it. But I don't want to do it at the expense of drawing down your accumulated assets down in the first couple of years. The last thing you want to do, those accumulated assets that you've taken 30 or 40 years to accumulate these things, you do not want to start spending those down early on in retirement. You need those funds for every curveball that's going to come your way for the rest of your life, whether it's 5 years or 30 years. So let's put ourselves in the best possible position for retirement.
Absolutely. And let's get that one-on-one advice, because you've always said everyone is different. So Skip really wants to look at your family, look at and if you want to know, go to ssa.gov to see what your Social Security amount has become, and give us a call to get that one-on-one free appointment with Skip and his amazing team. Thank you.
Thank you.